They are too real, and I can prove it.
I don't know, Charlie Dog. I think that might be very hard to prove. Yes.
Hey guys, what are you guys talking about?
Charlie Dog was telling me about the different monsters here on Earth. Like the Mothman, the Loch Ness Monster, and Bigfoot. He claims that they are real.
They are real, right, Mr. Mush?
Well, I don't know, Charlie Dog. I mean, I've never seen them before. But then again, we do live with an alien. So I guess anything's possible.
Huh. I guess that's true.
Yeah, I didn't look at it that way.
That's it. I'm gonna find one of these monsters, take their picture, and prove to everyone that monsters are real.
Wait! Charlie Dog, I want to go see the Bigfoot as well!
Alright, well, while Silo and Charlie Dog go hunt down Bigfoot, why don't you and me make some monster art? Sound good? Alright, let's go stomp on over to our first project.
Hey everyone, Charlie Dog here, and I've got your joke of the week. Alright, this one's all about monsters. You ready? Okay. How do monsters like their eggs cooked? You ready? They like them Terra fried! Get it? Because monsters are scary? Yeah, I hope a monster doesn't come around here and he might scramble me up. Kill me. Alright, well that's our joke for the week. I'll see you later. Bye.
Hey everybody, Mr. Mush here. So for our first project for the day, we are going to be making a drawing of a monster. Now, what's great about monsters is that monsters can look at like whatever you want them to look. Okay? They could have 3 eyes, 3 heads. They could be furry. They could be scaly. They could have feathers. They could have horns. They could be slimy. It's up to you what your monster looks like. So keep that in mind. Maybe they have octopus arms. Maybe they have wings, bat wings, and eagle legs. All right? Think about what you want your monster to look like. Okay? It's always a good idea to start by looking up different animals and what they have, and different textures like slimy, smooth, bumpy, rough. Okay? Think about how they would feel if you gave your monster a hug. All right? I'm not talking about if they'd be happy or sad or mad. I'm talking about would they be furry? Would they be slimy? Would they be wet? Think about those things, okay? So, I'm going to get started. I'm going to start first off by drawing a circle for my monster's head. Okay? And then I want my monster to have 3 eyes. So I'm going to draw 3 circles right here, like this. Okay? Now, maybe your monster has 2 eyes. Maybe your monster has 1 eye. If you've ever seen Monsters, Inc., you know the great Mike Wazowski, he's only got 1 eye, right? So think about how many eyes does your monster have, okay? Next, I'm going to give my monster big ears. I was looking at a French bulldog, and I want to give him like big ears like a French bulldog that point up. And then he's going to be furry. He's going to have horns, just like this, okay? I'm going to erase this line here because his hair is a part of his head, okay? And then he's not going to have a nose, but he's going to have a big smile. And then I'm going to draw zigzag lines for his teeth. And then I'm going to draw his tongue. And then I'm going to make him look fluffy and furry like this. Just like that. And then I can erase this line right here. Okay? That's why when you're first drawing, you always want to sketch. You don't want to draw too hard, because if you make a mistake, you can erase it. Alright, so now I got his head. Now I want this monster to be really big. Okay, so I'm going to draw him almost like a rectangle like this. Okay, like he's really big. Okay, and then I'm going to draw, he's going to be wearing a t-shirt. Now, maybe your monster's wearing clothes like mine. Maybe it's just furry. Maybe it just has the textures of like a snake. Maybe it's scaly, slimy, whatever. Okay, so there you go. So there's his shirt. And then I'm going to draw his arm coming down, and he's furry. So I'm gonna draw some zigzag lines like this, and then I'm gonna have them come together. And you might be like, Mr. Mush, is that his hand? Nope, that's his fur. His fur is hanging over his hand, just like this. All right. Next, I'm gonna draw his hands, and I'm gonna give him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fingers. Okay, and I'm doing that. All right, and then I'm gonna give him claws. Okay, so I'm just drawing like little triangles like that, and then you can erase the line on the inside from the finger, and then you can connect them if you want. Just like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Okay, and then I'm gonna connect in between like that because he's a big guy. Then I'm gonna draw furriness, his bottom. And then I'm gonna draw chicken legs for his legs. Okay, so I'm gonna draw a skinny rectangle over here, skinny rectangle over here. I'm gonna draw 2 bumps and then a 3rd bump right there with claws. Okay, and then I'm gonna draw the other foot over here. 2 bumps, a 3rd, and then the 2 claws, like that. Okay, now he looks pretty good. I really like him because I really like how he's looking, and I've used different things from different animals. Like he's furry, French bulldog ears, horns, big claws, chicken legs. Okay, so I think he's missing something. I'm gonna give him wings. He can fly. He's a flying monster. So then I'm gonna draw some zigzags for his wings. Just like that. Okay, and then I'll add some details in for the wings, just like that. And now I'm ready to color it. Okay, and if you want to add something in the background, you can. That's up to you. I'm just focusing on the coloring in my monster. All right, so then make sure you take your time when you're coloring. So like, you got to decide what kind of colors are you using. Are you using warm colors? Are you using cool colors? Primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors? It's always good to have a palette because it's nice to use all the colors that we have in our crowns bins, but then it feels overwhelming because you're using all these colors. So I'm gonna limit myself to these colors right here. All right, I know I want my monster to be blue and green, and then I think I'm gonna use purple for his shirt. I'm going more with the cool colors. Okay, so what helps me sometimes when I'm drawing, I like to outline where I'm gonna color, and sometimes I go over it because sometimes the crown has a mind of its own, just like it did there. But am I panicking? No, I'm just going with the flow. And then I color it in with the crown. Now remember, you can use crowns, or you can use markers, paints, whatever you got at home. Okay, I decided to use crowns for this project. Okay, and then I'm coloring around my monster's fur. I'm trying my best not to go inside his head. Okay, just like that. And then once I got the outline, then I color it in just like this. All right. And if you want to get some extra details in there, like shadow or highlights, crowns are a great way to practice that because you can really layer with crowns because of the wax, because crowns are made of wax. Okay. So I color them in. And then if I want to add some like a highlight, I could add some yellow on the one side to show that the light is coming from over here. And then I could take a darker color, like maybe blue, and that's the shadow, like that. Okay, maybe there's shadow over here, just like that. Okay, and then I'll take my crowns and I'll color it in, and I'll really think about what I'm doing. And then once you color everything in, then you can add outlines, especially if you're using black as an outline. If you're using the color that you color with, like if I'm coloring in his fur, this blue color, it's always good, I think, to outline it and then color it in. And then just like I showed you with the shadows and the highlights, crowns have layers, so it's like you can color on top of it. So I want them to have green dots on his fur, okay? So that's that, and here's my finished monster. So that's what he's gonna look like when he's all done. All right, so you see I outlined and everything, and if I work on it later, maybe I'll put them in a setting, but today was just all about drawing our monster. All right, so that's it for today. So make sure you send in a picture of your monsters. I can't wait to see all these different monsters. I can't wait to see what different combinations you choose to use. Is it going to have wings, claws, flippers? Is it slimy? Is it scaly? I can't wait to see what you're going to make. So please send us an email and send it in so that we can see what you made, or tag us on social media. All right, we're going to head on over to the clay project. I'll see you over there. Peace.
Hey everybody, can you spot the 3 differences in this wonderful drawing of yours truly? Check it out! And if you guessed this, and this, you're right! And if you didn't, well, better luck next time!
Hey everybody, Mr. Mush here. So, we are going to be making a pinch pot monster. Okay, since our theme today is monsters, I thought it'd be fun to make a monster out of clay, but we do it just a little bit different. So, all you're going to need today for our clay project is oil clay and oil clay tools. Alright, and these are the colors that I will be using for today. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is pick the color of your monster. I'm picking like this neon greenish color, and you want to roll it up in a ball just like this. And then you're going to stick your thumb inside, and you're kind of going to make it look like a donut, but not push all the way through like that. Okay, then you're going to rotate it like I'm doing here, and you're going to pinch it. And you're going to pinch until you make the walls even. And then you can get your other hand in there to help out. Okay. And then you should have a little pinch pot. Okay. And normally pinch pots, we put them on the table like this. If my thumbs, pretend that my thumb's the table and we have them rest. Okay. That's what they look like, but we're gonna place it on the table like this because we want to use the opening of the pinch pot to be our monster's mouth. Okay, and I'm gonna make his mouth open, but I want him to be smiling a little bit. Okay, so there we go. We got our monster's head, mouth. All right. Next, I'm gonna give him yellow eyes and yellow teeth. Okay. So I'm going to take a little bit of yellow, and I'm going to put the eyes right here, like this, okay? And I'm going to roll up another little ball, okay? And you know what? I'm going to take some red. I'm going to give him a red nose. Just like this. Red nose. Kind of looks like a clown. That's funny. All right. Then I'm going to take some black. I'm going to rip this up and take, you know what? And I'm going to rip it up again because I don't need a lot of black. Okay. And I'm going to roll it into a little bit of a little coil. And then I'm going to stick it on the eye. Like this. And the reason why I want to do that, they call this a cat eye because cat's eyes look like this, and they're more like, I don't know, because cats are like hunters. I just think it looks a little more creepy and scary. But if you want to make yours like a more friendly monster, my monster is still friendly. He just looks a little, you know, a little scary, all right? Okay, next, I'm going to give him horns. You know what? No, I'm not going to give him the horns yet. I'm going to do the teeth first. Now, I had a problem because when I started this project, when I was like, oh, we got to make our project for our monsters, I realized I didn't have any white clay because I wanted the teeth to be white. And as I always say, you can use whatever colors you want, but I didn't have the choice of white because I ran out. I got to get more clay. So I said to myself, well, what am I going to do? I just decided to use yellow. And I said to myself, I'm going to use yellow and come up with the story that this monster does not brush his teeth. Okay? Yuck. You need to brush your teeth. Okay? So what I did is I took some yellow and I made a little triangle. And I think, as I was talking, I was putting it there. I think that's too big. So I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and then I'm going to make the teeth just like this, okay? And then you want to put it in, and you can add as many teeth as you want. I'm going to try and see how many teeth I can actually fit in here. Okay, so there's another tooth. And look, they're different sizes too, so they don't have to be perfect. And anyway, perfection is boring. Okay? You don't want to be perfect, and your monster doesn't want to be perfect because the imperfections are what make it unique and interesting. All right, so I'm going to give him another tooth. Okay. And you know what, too? I'm going to take the red, and I'm going to give him a tongue. And he's going to be sticking his tongue out. Okay. And as always, like I just said before, you can always use whatever colors you want. Okay, so look. Bleh. Okay, and then I'm going to take some more yellow for his teeth. Make the little triangles like you're making little slices of pizza. I love pizza. I could go for a slice. Mr. Mush could always go for a slice of pizza, but I like peppers and onions on my pizza. Okay? But Mrs. Mush, she likes pineapple and ham on her pizza. Yeah, I know, she's crazy. Who would do that to pizza? But anyway, so there's the teeth. I'm gonna add one more. Okay, so I'm making that one last triangle. Okay. All right, so there you go. Now I'm going to add the details, okay? Now I'm going to get the horns. I'm going to give them brown horns, okay? I'm rolling a coil, and you know what? I'm going to make it like a curly horn, like a goat, like this, okay? Now remember, you can think of like whatever you want to add to your monster, okay? You know what? Yeah, right there. I thought it would look... I'm going to add his horns. You know what? No. I'm not going to do the goat. I'm going to curve him up like this. Because I think that looks better. And then I'm going to do another one. Alright. Rolling out the coils. Okay. All right. So there you go. There's his horns. And I love this monster. And then I have the blue because I thought to myself, let's give him some polka dots. You just rip up a little bit of clay and just press it in so you give him spots. Okay. And if you have clay tools with you, you can use that to make it look like he's furry. And look at that, I made him lose his teeth. Okay. I'll fix that in a second. Don't worry, monster. Don't worry. Okay. And I just want to add a few more dots. Okay. I'm going to put one right there in between his eyes. You know, it's all in the details, my friends. It's all in the details, because then people will be like, wow, look at that monster. Amazing. Okay. And then I gotta fix his teeth. And what's nice is that I can open his mouth to do that. All right. And there you go. There's my pinch pot monster. Now remember, you can add like whatever amount of eyes you want. Think about what colors you're using. And then if you want to give them a body, you can. But the main thing was to make a pinch pot for our monster's head. All right. So, as always, please, please, please send in a photo of your monster to our email address below, or tag us on social media. I would love to see your monsters and what colors you made them, and if you added horns or hair or fur, whatever you decided to add. Okay, I can't wait to see them, so make sure you do that. All right, and they're gonna be fantastic, I just know it. Okay, so with that being said, I'm gonna put him down, and I'll see you in the next project. Peace.
Hey everyone, Charlie Dog here, and as you know, we've been asking you guys to send in pictures of your artwork that you've made along with Mr. Mush. And guess what? We finally got some artwork to share with you. And our first piece is the compass from our treasure hunt episode, and it's from our friend Cece. Now look, take a good look at that compass. She decided to add rainbows, and it looks fabulous. It's just amazing. I just love it. I wish I thought of that idea, Cece. Thank you so much for sharing. And next up is a pirate flag from our pirate episode from Juliana. I love the colors, Juliana. They are fantastic. And look, she even added a flag stick. Now people know she's a real deal pirate. She can show it off to everybody. Well, that does it for the art share today. I can't wait to see what other art pieces all you people out there are making. I can't wait to see it. But I gotta go. I gotta get ready for the closing bit. So I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hey everybody, Mr. Mush here. So, we are going to be moving on to our craft project today, and we are going to be making a paper monster puppet. All right? So, all you're going to need for this project is a piece of paper, scissors, eraser and pencil, glue. I'm using a glue stick. You can use whatever glue you want. And I'm using crayons. If you have markers, colored pencils, paints, either of those will work. All right? So, let's get to it. All right, so first things first is we're gonna draw a really long oval shape, okay? It's like a really short, nubby hot dog, or like a baby carrot shape, okay? Just like that, okay? Next, we're gonna draw our monster's eyes right here, okay? And we're going to draw the eyes. Make them as friendly, vicious as you want. I'm going to give them horns. And I'm going to give them a little nose, like that. Okay? And then I'm going to make them furry. So then I'm going to draw some zigzag lines coming down like that. Now you might be asking yourself, Mr. Mush, what about his mouth? Oh, you'll see how we do that in a moment. Okay? Because it's a little tricky. Now, I usually tell you to color in everything first, and then I'm going to erase this line right here so that he really looks fluffy. That's why we always, always, always sketch, okay? Okay, because, you know, if you sketch and then I erase, it looks like it wasn't there. So we were drawing lightly. lightly. All right. So, we're going to color in, we'll color in his horns right now and his eyes, but that's it. And I'll show you why in a moment. All right. So, I'm going to color his eyes in red. And the white parts of his eyes are going to be yellow. Okay, because he's a friendly monster, but he's also spooky. And I'm going to give him an orange nose and orange horns. And then he's going to be a purple monster. He's going to be a fluffy purple monster. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to cut this out. All right, so I'm just going to cut it out along the edge right here. And I'm going to do that in super fast cut mode. And I'm going to cut it out. All right, so I'll see you on the other side. All right, so now we're back from super fast cutting mix mode. Now, don't throw away your scraps because you're going to see why in a second. All right, now we're going to take our monster just like this and we're going to fold them up in half like this. Give it a good crease. Okay, and then you're going to fold your monster in half like this. And then you want to fold it again, the bottom part, like this, okay? Because then his mouth is closed right now, see? But then when you open it, that's where we're going to draw the mouth. So we're going to draw the mouth in right here on these two parts. So I'm going to draw a line right here and a line right here. So I know that that's where the top of the mouth is, and then the bottom of the mouth right here and right there. And then you don't go past the creased lines right there. So then I'm going to draw my monster's teeth. I'm going to draw zigzag lines or little triangles or letter V's. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing down here. And then I'm going to draw his tongue right there, and then his little uvula right there. Okay, now we're gonna color it in. All right, so I got my purple. Okay, and I'm gonna color him in purple. Okay, so I'm gonna color him up real quick, and then I'll show you the next step. So I'm gonna go in super fast coloring mix mode. Okay, all right, I'll see you on the other side. All right, now we're back from super fast coloring mix mode, and here's our monster. So if we fold them back up, just like that, now we have our monster.
Hello, my name is Marty the Monster.
Now you might be saying to yourself, Mr. Mush, you said not to throw away our scraps. What do we need them for? Well, you're going to make little straps to make sure that your hands don't slip. Okay, so all you need to do is cut out pieces of rectangles from your scraps and pieces of paper, just like this. Okay, and then you're going to fold the ends like this. Okay, and then you're just going to glue it down. You're going to take your glue and you're going to color. Let me move these out of the way so you can see it better. So I folded them in like that. Put some glue right here. Okay. And you're going to put one right here. And then you're going to put one right here. Okay. I think I made that one a little too small. Okay, and then I add my glue. And then I put it where I need to put it. And then voila, we have our straps. Much. Oh, as it pops off. Obviously, you want to pinch these down and make sure that they are glued on nice and tight.
But as you can see, now I work with no problem. Haha. Alright. Well, send me, Marty the Monster, any drawings and pictures of your monsters. I need to see them.
Thanks, Marty. So as Marty said, make sure you take a picture of your paper puppet monsters. Say that 3 times fast. And send it to our email that you see on the screen. I would love to see all the different types of monsters that you guys made. Tag us on social media. I would love to see it. I would love to share it on our channel here, because that's what this channel is all about, creativity and sharing what kids around the world can make and do. And I want to share that with everybody. So make sure you send it in. All right? All right. I'll see you at the closing bit. Peace.
Well, that does it for today's show. Did you guys find Bigfoot? We sure did, Mr. Mush. Check out this photo we took. You know, guys, I hate to break it to you, but this isn't Bigfoot. This is Mr. Footakowski, our neighbor. Oh, that explains it. Him saying, "Stop chasing me. I'm not Bigfoot. Don't measure my feet."
See, Charlie Dog? I told you monsters don't exist.
This means nothing. My research must go on. That's right, Charlie Dog. Keep researching. The truth is out there. Anyway, if you like what you saw today, hit the like and subscribe button. We're a small channel, and every like, subscriber, and comment we get really helps us out in the long run. We want to keep making shows for you. Don't forget to get your claws on the like and subscribe button
For more monstrous fun!
Alright, well that does it for today. So remember, when art is in your heart, ideas are in your mind, there's nothing you can't do. And remember, always be kind. See you next time. Later days.
Bye-bye!